Everybody, Master Reactor here for my third and final GOAT format replay. I'm going to actually do two matches here. It's going to be a little long one, so strap up, get yourself some popcorn, get yourself some something, get yourself a little sloppy toppy while you're I'm just playing. Get yourself anything you need to get. But anyways, let's show the deck first of all. This is the deck I've been playing. Pretty clutch. Alright, now let's get to the replays, people. Here we go. Let's go to my dual records. Now these first two games, well, I guess it was the first match I'm gonna show you, I opened double Thunder Dragons, so it was pretty depressing. But let's see what happened and what the results are. So we go rock, he goes rock. He goes rock, I go rock. I go rock, he goes paper, and he gets me, so he gets to go first. Never a good sign. Someone going first, terrible. Open a double Thunder Dragon, also terrible. He goes DD Warrior Lady, he's got DD Warrior Lady, Solum, Kaiku, Rhoda, Blade Knight, and Breaker. I have double Thunder Dragon, Faith, Solum, Chaos, and Yomi. I decide just to pass back. I don't do anything this turn. I just say go, let's see what he's working with. Let's see what's going to happen. We'll let him go. He goes Rhoda, okay? He gets the Don Zalug. And he's going to poke me. So this game is not going great at all. Game one. This is the worst outcome ever. Opening two Thunder Dragons. I talked about it in my last video. It's the worst thing. And we do it here. And on top of that, we don't set nothing. And he hits a clean Don Zalug and gets my Solemn Judgment. So it's looking pretty bad. There's like literally no way in hell I can come back. You think? So, let's see what happens. Delinquent Duo, okay. It's a pretty good one. I fired off right away. Like, fuck it. Let's get some of my plus back here. Try. Roll a dice, miss. Roll a dice, miss. Roll a dice, hit. I picked the Snatch Tail, which is a clutch hit, not gonna lie. I set the Tsukiyomi as a bluff. And let's see what he's gonna do here. Just so he doesn't poke me for another card is all I'm really worried about here. And I'm gonna set the Don Zalug face down. So he can't poke me. So he can't get no more cards out of my hand, which is great. This gives me a light and dark now. So let's see what's going to happen. He decides to set Book of Moon and pass. Why he wouldn't run out Kaiku, I have no idea. But I just drew Duo, and now I drew Graceful. Two greatest top decks ever. Maybe this is why I came back. That was funny as shit. I just realized that. Two turns. Duo and Graceful. This guy's probably like, fuck. Lucky bitch. So he decides not to Solemn Judgment to Graceful, which is actually hilarious. So I draw my three cards here. Obviously pitching the two Thunder Dragons. They're dead as can be. Okay, and now I think, I run out the Breaker, and I say, well, what do you got? Anything for that? And he decides to Book of Moon the Breaker. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. Awesome. And here comes the boy, Chaos Sorcerer. I drop him. He uses God and Solemn Judgment to pay half his life points. But when there's one, there's always two. Drop another one on his ass. Like, fuck it. Banish. Move the DD Warrior Lady. Set the Jar of Greed. So I've got some advantage back here. He tries to Breaker my face down. It's a Jar of Greed. I just draw instantly. He hits that shit out of my hand. Not looking too good. Then he rings the, whatchamacallit. So it's still looking pretty bad, not gonna lie. So I just set the Faith and say go. He wastes his shit again with another MST. I change Jar of Greed again. He summons this. Hits me for this. I get the Graceful Charity to the hand. He hits me for all this damage. I'm left with 100. 100 left. That's it. If he hits his Graceful, I am fucked. See what he does? He misses the Graceful and picks the good old Wing Blast. So I draw. Now, I drew Duo Charity. This time I draw PLS. Let's fucking go. The sickest shit ever. And then what's on top right after that? Snatch motherfucking Steel. Welcome to Dueling Book. That shit is so funny. This is the funniest shit I have seen. It's the funniest video. To open double Thunder Dragon, he starts with Don Zalug and gets me. I Snatch Steel the Kaiku, run out the fucking BLS, and just dong on his ass. Oh my god. This is just so entertaining. This dude is so fucking pissed. Talk about perfect draws. Alright, that was game one. Yeah, you could say I probably got a little lucky there, maybe. But I believed in the heart of the cards, and they guided me. to Graceful Charity, Delinquent Duo, BLS, and Snatch Steal. Let's fucking go. And then I tell him 2 letters, G motherfucking G. Alright, so let's see what happens game 2 now. So he went first game 1, and now he's going to go first game 2. I opened Double Thunder Dragon game 1 and still beat him. So let's see what happens this game now. And yep, he gets to go first. And who would have thunk it? I opened Double Thunder Dragon again. Back-to-back Double Thunder Dragon. So he has Trap Dust Shoot, which is busted. Solemn Judgment, which is busted. Sanguine, which is busted. Heavy's busted. Smash the Ground Kaiku, all busted ass cards. So he's going to send back the good old Sinister Serpent here. Which I probably would have sent back Deco, but hey, what the fuck do I know? I mean, you got Kaiku to remove him anyways. He goes Rhoda. Instantly looking clutch for his ass. There's no way I'm coming back. No possible way in hell I could beat him this game. Open Double Thunder Dragon. It is in motherfucking possible. And I say, fuck that shit. I Solemn Judgment. And then he Solemns my Solemn here, okay? Then he bashed me. So now I'm literally left with 2 Thunder Dragons, a Tsukiyomi. He's got fucking level 2. He's got a face down Sanguine, Heavy, Kaiku, Smash. Everything working out for him right now. And I draw the good old Chaos Sorcerer. Alright, it's a pretty good top deck. Let's see what it does. I run his ass out instantly. And say priority and banish his level 2. And I poke into his face down, which was an obvious misplay. But it is what it is. Fuck it. I'm a gambling guy. And he has a Sanguine, so he gets the Exile Force, which is pretty bad. So I send it back to the hand. He Exile Forces and kills my guy, and he sets another Solemn Judgment. Holy shit. So I run out the Kaiku, he Solemns that. Why Solemn that? I don't really know. That was pretty stupid. He had Smash the Ground. He could have just smashed it. It's the same exact shit. Wasting Solemn Judgment there was really stupid. He took 2,000 anyways. That was the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. When he had Smash the Ground just to answer it. So then I send this face down. And I hit his ass with Yomi. And I'm at 2,000. So any hit's going to kill me here. 1 Blade Knight. But he draws into fucking Thestolos. Oh my god, Thestolos. I said Thestolos. I'm so stupid. Thestolos the Firemark. Who the fuck plays that in Warrior? Or whatever the fuck kind of deck this guy's playing. What the fuck? This dude is Garbo. It is fucking over. I run out fucking Breaker. Break the face down. Run out BLS, G motherfucking G. 2-0 sweep. And look what he says. As soon as this, look what he says. So funny. Wow. 1 word. Describe it. Wow. Wow to this card in any kind of Go format deck. Wow. What are you doing? Straight. Good draw there, buddy. Way to waste the Solemn Judgment when you had Smash the Ground just to clear the Kaiku. He says, can't fucking be. Well, it can be. So that was the first match. Let's go on to the second match now that I just played. So this is going to be a longer video. So that's match number 1. 2-0 sweep after opening Double Thunder Dragon twice. Pretty hilarious. So here comes this guy now. Let's see what's going to happen here. I go scissors, he goes scissors. I go scissors, and he goes paper. Because he thinks I'm going to rock. And I scissor his ass. Cut that shit all the way up into pieces. Slither and slice and slither slice. I open Knock, Sanguine, Graceful, Book, MST, and Solemn. He's got Spy, Ring, Knock, Breaker, and Duo. I set 3 cards and set the Sanguine. MST, Book, Solemn, and Sanguine. He draws into the Thunder Dragon. That's pretty fucking good. So he instantly Thunder Dragons here. And now he's going to fire the Duo. And I say, you know what, Graceful Charity is so important. I activate God himself. Let's fucking go. Negate that Duo. You're not getting my fucking hand. It ain't happening. Okay, Nobleman the Sanguine. That's cool. Awesome sauce. You got it. And then he's going to set the whatchamacallit and pass. I have an end phase MST. Sets his Ring and sets his Spy. I draw into Upstart. Okay, activate the Upstart. Draw into Thunder motherfucking Dragon. Let's go. Pitch the Thunder Dragon. Go get 2 more. Just for the fodder for the Graceful. Thank God I fucking saw him that Duo. Not playing no damn games. Let's go. Graceful Charity. Draw. 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 Upstart, Solemn, and Mirror Force. Pretty good draws. And I got the Knock. So what's up? This is kind of depressing, though, because I'm going to upstart the spy, and then I knock. I should have knocked first, so that wouldn't have happened. That's something that I probably fucked up on. That's probably a reason why you knock first versus upstart first, because now I just drew a dead spy. But is it dead is the question. Let's see. So I run out the motherfucking spy, because I know there's no more left in the deck, so what's the point in setting it? And I got a Book of Moon face down, so fuck it. And then I set Solemn and set Mirror Force, and I say have fun. He draws into card destruction. He runs out Breaker. I say fuck that shit and Book of Moon it. Instantly activate Book of Moon. Put that shit face down. He tries the card destruction. I say get that shit out of here. I got God himself. Solemn motherfucking Judgment. I got answers for days with this deck. Has answers. Everything you do, I have an answer. I'm picking up the phone constantly with this deck. I am answering. The number is always answer. So I instantly poke over his Breaker, set the ring, another answer. Let's go. He summons Night Assailant, just showing me that it's Night Assailant, which is a total misplay, but it's fine. It's a misclick, I guess. And I draw on a Duo, which I can't use. And I poke his Night Assailant, which I know it is. Get that shit out of here. I know he's got Thunder Dragon. Draws into Jar of Greed, says go. I draw into Chaos Sorcerer. And I'm going to run it out here. Banish the light, banish the dark. Special summon Chaos Sorcerer. Poke his ass for the 2300. Let's go. And he in-phase Jar of Greeds. So I'm like, alright, that's cool, whatever. Jar of Greed's cool. He draws in a Nobleman. And he draws into the Tribe, which is pretty clutch. And he instantly uses the effect and tries to attack me. I activate the good old Ring of Destruction. Maybe could have used the Mirror Force, but it's fine. I used the ring. Now I can't use Duo, but it doesn't matter because I drew Wing Blast. Instantly activate the Wing Blast, put that shit back on top. Draw into a dead Nobleman, say go. He draws into Regeki Break. Draw into Yomi, say go. He draws into Jar of Greed. I draw into Pot of Greed. Let's fucking go. Draw two. Jar of Greed and Jar of Greed. Double Jar of Greed I draw. What the fuck? Set both of them. He in-phase Jar of Greed. Draws BLS. Draws Regeki Break. Oh shit, he drops the BLS. Good thing I didn't fucking use the Mirror Force. I wouldn't have been able to ring. So I used the Mirror Force there, which is clutch. Jar of Greed. Draw another one. Jar of Greed. Draw another one. Heavy motherfucking Storm. Let's go. Get that shit out of here. Special summon the Chaos Sorcerer. Banish, banish. Hit his ass for 23. Puts him down to 16. Set that, go. He draws in to Graceful Charity and already had Nobleman. That fucking sucks. Did not know that. Any monster will do it now, pretty much. And he doesn't draw a monster. He draws into Solemn, Mirror Force, and Upstart Goblin. And instead of going for the monster for the game, he decides to discard both of them and left with Solemn and Mirror Force. I draw Jar of Greed, set everything, and say go. He's got the Chaos Sorcerer. I'm like, cool. Put that shit face down. I draw into Faith. I try to knock him. He Solemns it. I Jar of Greed. Draw again. Dead Sinister. That sucks. I set that. He's got the Deco. He could have just won right there by just summoning Deco, but he's a fucking dumbass, I guess. Sorry about saying it, but it's true. Instantly MST that. Snatch Steal that. Hit that shit. He draws Solemn. I set Faith. He sets the Deco. I draw into Breaker. Flip that. He Solemns that shit. Summon Breaker. Attack G. Motherfucking G. Misplayed like a motherfucker that game. Can't even lie. That shit was batshit retarded what he did. Can't really explain it anymore, but there are so many situations that I'm looking at what the guy has and it's like, what in the actual fuck are you doing? I'm sorry, bro. If you watch this video, I'm just sorry. That's all I can say. I'm sorry. Anyways, game 2. I open Chaos Sorcerer, Wing Blast, Faith, Solemn Book. He opens Upstart. He's got a Mind Control, BLS, Knock, Regeki Break, Tribe, and a Solemn. I draw into Chaos Sorcerer, looking pretty dead here. But at least I got game 1. Now I set the Faith, set the Book, set the Wing Blast, and set the Solemn. He draws in a Night Assailant. He tries to Nobleman my shit. I say no. Solemn Judgment. He tries to Mind Control my shit. I'm like, no, put that shit back on top of my deck. He wants to check it. That's cool. Check these nuts. I don't give a shit. Just put it back on top of the deck. Alright, set my Fate that I just fucking drew. Could literally be anything. He discards Thunder Dragon that he top deck, flips the Night Assailant, pops my shit, sacks for the Thunder Dragon, hits me for 16. I draw on the Kaiku, I run the fucking Chaos Sorcerer out, Banish that shit. Let's see what he does. He decides not to soul him. And then he decides to soul him the Kaiku because he knows he can't get BLS out. And he's got Heavy Storm, and that is the game. He got me that game. Alright, so game 3. He got me. What can I do? Game 3, I get to go first. Let's see what happens. Thunder Dragon, Knock, Ring, Chaos Sorcerer, Book, Upstart. He's got Thunder Dragon, Skill Dart Magician, which is trash, Scapegoat, Chaos Sorcerer, and MST. I discard the Thunder Dragon, go get 2 more. Activate the Upstart, get your 1,000, draw Mind Control. I'm pretty sure I just set Ring in Instruction and say go. Set Ring, say go. Okay, he's going to discard Thunder Dragon, get the other one. He drew Snatch Steel. Alright, he MSTs that shit, get that out of here. And he hits me for 19. I'm like, cool, awesome. Set the Fave, set the Book, say go. He battles, tries to hit the shit. I'm like, no, Book of Moon. He sets Jar of Greed. I flip the Faith. Go get the Book of Moon. Nobleman, his Skill Dart Magician. Set, hit him for 300. Say go. He draws Faith and Sinister. Faith off a jar. Sinister for the turn. He sets this Faith and says go. I flip the decode, draw. I mind control that shit, flip it, see what I'm gonna get. I'm like, fuck it. I think I grab Upstart. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, that was the big go for it that game, I remember. I said, fuck it, I'm not gonna get no Nobleman, none of that shit. I'm just gonna go for the Upstart and gamble with it, and it was paid off because I got Tsukiyomi, so I instantly get to set my shit back down. Let's fucking go. He's got Scapegoat down. And I set Mirror Force and give him back his Faith, and Yomi goes to hand. He draws in the Upstart. I gain 1,000. I think he drew Jar of Greed. He sacks that. I'm like, you know what? This Tsukiyomi lock's locked in. I'm not fucking letting my shit go. I flip. I go get Book of Moon back now. Summon Breaker. I'm like, fuck this shit. He scapegoats. I hit the wrong one. Obviously, it wouldn't have mattered. Anyone I hit is dead. Jar of Greed or Scapegoat didn't matter. Hit 2 goats. Set Book of Moon, say go. He Jar of Greed, drawing a BLS on the jar and meta, which is cool. He metamorphoses for the 1,000. I'm like, fuck it, I book it. Gotta book him. I know this is coming, so see what he's gonna do. But I do got Mirror Force set, so fuck it. Let's see what he's gonna do. He's thinking about it. He sacks for the Thunder Dragon, pokes over the shit. I'm like, Mirror Force, fuck it. I'm gonna go for it here. And he banishes the Faith that he has to do. I draw an Upstart, draw on the Pot of Greed with the Upstart. Let's fucking go. Instantly Yomi with a deco. Big brain playing him here. Hit his ass there. Hit his ass there. And I drew Trap Dust Shoot with Solemn Judgment. Let's fucking go. Main phase 2. Banish the fucking Chaos Sorcerer. Set the Trap Dust Shoot. Set the Solemn. Say go. He draws in the meta. I fire off the Trap Dust Shoot. This is pretty stupid. I should have left him with BLS in hand, but it is what it is. It doesn't really matter. He tries the meta. He takes my shit. I'm like, cool. It's awesome. You got it, because I got Tsukiyomi. I'm just going to shit on it next turn. It doesn't matter. I got 1,000,000 cards here. You got 1. Good luck with your Snatch Steal. And he draws in a Night Assailant. I instantly Wing Blast it. Put that shit back on top. I got complete control over this game. I got 7 cards. He's got 1, and he's drawing the 2. What the fuck? I accidentally banished the Kaiku, but I summon him. Poke his ass to get his darks out of his grave. And a Sinister Serpent, I think I hit here. Yep, Sinister Serpent, get that shit out of here. He should have got it back, but he forgot. I poke him with the Tribe. It's a Night Assailant. Okay, cool. He tries to Snatch Steal my shit. I'm like, put that shit back on top. He's got a Mind Control. I get Sinister back. I'm not going to be like him. Run out the Tribe. Poke his ass. I got Solemn set. This shit's a wrap. He tries to do that. I instantly Solemn it. And my arm's hurting for holding this shit up. I think I don't want to die to BLS here, so I think I just poke for 1,600, which is a pretty good play because that Mind Control in his hand, he's about to get fucked right here. I'm going to hit him for 1,600, set that, and set the Trap Dust Shoot. He Mind Controls, waste that shit because it's a Reaper. I mean, it's a Reaper. It's a Sinister Serpent. Run out the Kaiku, poke his ass with the Kaiku. With the Tribe, and hit him with the Kaiku. Switch the Serpent to defense. No reason to hit with it. He draws into Regeki Break. This shit's pretty much over with. Hit his ass for 18. He's like, oh, I have to do this to survive. Destroy the Kaiku. Tribe gets in. Set my fucking Yomi. He draws the Nasuki Yomi. Sets my shit. He's like, oh, I still got this shit. He's got to get 600 worth of damage. Flip and hit his ass. G motherfucking G. 20-minute video. Extra long. Extra whatchamacallit. But that's 2 matches that I won. Figured I'd go over with him on the channel. First guy played terrible. Second guy played terrible. It's very easy to win Goat format when the people just misplay like crazy. I mean, you would think that it's like just straight like luck based, but there's a lot of times where if you do the wrong decision or you don't activate the right card at the right time, you will get fucked playing Goat format. So don't get fucked, and peace out. Bye.